Okay, greetings. My name is Mark Liebig. I'm a research soil scientist with the USDA Ag Research Service in Mandan, North Dakota, and I'm going to provide an update on the Managing Agricultural Greenhouse Gases Network. For those of you not familiar with the network, it goes by MAGGnet for short. It's a network that's been around for just about 10 years. The focus has been on compiling metadata from experimental sites globally, where those sites have been measuring greenhouse gas fluxes or soil carbon dynamics, and then taking that data and then sharing it with others through peer-reviewed publications. And so our focus has been on compiling published data. As I'd mentioned, we're about 10 years old. We rolled this out at the Croplands Research Group annual meeting in Bari, Italy. I believe that was in July of 2012. And since that time, we've been able to help scientists in their efforts to do meta-analyses in identifying experimental sites that have specific attributes that they're interested in for their meta-analysis. Share the link to the GRA website for additional information if you're interested. Just briefly, MAGGnet compiles data by way of a data entry template. It's fairly simplified Excel spreadsheet that was adapted from a project that we have here in ARS referred to as GraceNet. But the focus is very much on metadata, just describing and explaining the attributes of the experiment, major findings, any journal citations, and also including a primary contact. The intention is to be able to really not make the entry of this information burdensome. So the whole idea is that if you had your published paper in front of you, you wouldn't have to spend more than 15 minutes entering this information. We have fairly clear instructions on how to navigate across the different tabs. We've have the worksheets color-coded, and we've done a good job incorporating drop-down menus so you don't have to type in your entries. And so again, the focus is using your time efficiently and not making it burdensome. Over the past 10 years, we've done a reasonable job compiling metadata across the world, 23 countries, 381 experiments. We've got a fair number of the Köppen-Geiger climate subdivisions, as well as a number of surface soil textures included within the compilation. Through the first about 4 years of the network, we gathered what we had and shared it within a short publication in carbon management. And I encourage you to, if you're interested in how the project evolved early on, I encourage you to take a look at that paper. We had a lot of really valuable contributions to make that paper happen. As for activities since the last Croplands Research Group meeting, we've had a quiet year in 2021. No new submissions for this year. We've also had a lapse in funding to support the compilation activities associated with the network. Early on, we did have support from NIFA, which is a branch of USDA, to hire summer workers to help with entering metadata from all of the contributors. But that is not been able to secure similar type support since then. Also, my time has directed increasingly towards some network activities here within the United States, and so it's been somewhat difficult to stay on the front foot with respect to supporting this activity. So I'm thinking, as we think of a path forward for MAGGnet, I think we're kind of at a point that maybe we should take what metadata we have available and make it available on a publicly available website. Figshare, for example, would allow us to be able to assign a DOI so that interested users could easily access it and then be able to screen what's available for their particular research purposes. Also, I think we might be at a point where it's a transition might be needed in terms of the sort of the custodianship of MAGGnet, and so I would be open to anyone who would be interested in taking this on. I'd be happy to visit with someone who has perhaps the resources to be able to support what it takes, and so if this is something that resonates, I'd certainly encourage you to contact me. Email is best, and we can set up a time to talk and share. I can share a few more details about how things have evolved and where I think we can take it. So for now, thank you so much for your attention. I look forward to any questions that we might have when we get together during the annual meeting on January 19th. Thanks so much. Take care.